welcome to today's video. So it is New Year's Eve, past Christmas Eve, because it is officially December 31st of 2020. Woo! We've made it! Yay! Woo! Like bells and whistles, and whoo, this has been a year. We have hit Jumanji level 12 and we are about to complete the game. So first up, I want to say, if you have lost someone this year to COVID, Sam and I's prayers are with you and your family. My mom very, very recently lost a friend to COVID, and it's made her a little antsy. Would be a good word. Antsy would be a good word. Sometimes I would use the word like a little paranoid or neurotic, but we're gonna go with antsy. So it's been just a year, going into 2020 for my family was really hard. We lost Howard at the beginning of December of 2019, and so we went into 2020 still grieving. And so it was just kind of a weird start to the year. And then Sam, where Sam works, he went down to working 3 days a week and being home Friday through Monday. At least we were paid for 4 days because they had gotten one of the COVID grants, which was very, very helpful. We were very, very blessed. And then they were closed April, May, and part of June, I want to say. And then it's been crazy for him nonstop. I started back at the school in September and as a sub, and then in October I was hired as a permanent position. And then in the midst, right before I was hired, I had been approved for a trip to Florida through Universal's partner program with the travel agent stuff, and it's been weird and crazy, and it's like, will the insanity ever end? And we have officially reached the end of the year, which, I would say something, but that's like going, here, hold my beer, let me show you what I got. So we're going to just leave that there. So what are our plans for New Year's Eve? Well, as you can tell, I'm by myself. Sam actually has to work today, and so he is at work. He will be getting off for lunch here in about 10 minutes, because it's about 10 till 11. I put in a Subway order, so all he has to do is run through, pick that up, and he is bringing him lunch. He'll go back to work until 3:30. When he gets home, we are going to go and we're going to go to Wichita. I put in an order on Sunday because I'm a smart cookie. I had received an email because I'm part of if there's a reward program for a store or a restaurant, I probably get emails for it. I got an email from Buffalo Wild Wings, and if you don't know what B-Dubs, if you don't know what B-Dubs is, it's pretty much a sports bar, and they serve chicken wings. And they have other things too, but chicken wings is what they're known for. And so it was, if you got a free ultimate nacho if you spent $10 or more. Awesome. And then it was a bundle, 20 boneless wings, 20 bone-in wings for $40, and you get french fries. And I have been craving fried pickles since we got back from vacation back in January. Chicken Guys fried pickles are like the only thing I can think of. And I told Sam the other day, I'm like, I don't know if these fried pickles are actually as good as I remember them being, or if I was so tired and emotionally just done the day we got to Disney last year, that anything tasted good. And if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as our adventures, I will link our 2019-2020 Disney World Vacation playlist in the description below so that you can go and check out our most current adventure to Disney. And yes, I am minus a couple nails. This one popped off this morning while I was taking a shower, and this one broke off a couple days ago. So on my list of things to do in the new year is to go get my nails filled before I go back to school. And also I'm going to have them taken down a little bit because I now will be working at the elementary school some, so I need to have them just a little bit shorter. So my morning started out, it was payday for Sam. His payday's every other week. My payday for the school is on the 5th. And so what do you do on payday? Well, you pay bills. So I have been paying bills this morning, taking care of things like that. And so I have been awake, and then I had some trainings I had to do for school. So I got a couple of those accomplished. I'm down to like 2 left. I'm very excited about this. And so I'm very excited. I only have a couple left to accomplish, and they aren't due until the 15th. So I have a couple days left to finish those out. Now what am I doing? I am watching Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. If you have not seen Ghost Whisperer, really do recommend it. It's a great TV show, and I want to say it's from the 90s, 2000 era. Jennifer Love Hewitt plays Melissa Gordon, who can see spirits, and she helps them cross over. I love this show. I am on season 3. And I started it a couple days ago, and I've been playing it in the background. I have it on DVD, but the TV I had in my craft room went into our bedroom when that TV went out. So eventually I will be getting another TV for my craft room because I have the DVD player that I can play my movies on. So, anyway, back to what's going on today. Oops, sorry, tangents. When Sam gets off work, we're going to go down to Wichita before the big snowstorm hits and pick up our order at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we will get home. And we have purchased tickets to a live stream show out of Branson from the Clay Cooper Theater. It's the Haygoods and the Clay Cooper Country Express, and they are doing a 4-hour show. And it was only $30 to purchase tickets for it. And we were like, you know what? We're going to be home. We might as well enjoy some fun entertainment. It won't be near as fun as last year's New Year's Eve when we were at Disney and hanging out with characters and running back and forth between Pops and Train Art of Animation. But, you know, it is what it is. But, so that is what is going on right now. So we will see you a little bit later when we're doing something a little bit more fun. It's a few hours later, and look who's off work. So Sam actually was off at 2:30. It's currently about 3:30, and he helps one of the guys at the shop with something. And so now we are on our way to Wichita, B-dubs, and Sam wants to go to Home Depot to see if they have any more Christmas lights left on clearance.
What says they do on that 75% off?
Ooh, 75% off Christmas lights. So we may do some Christmas in this video. So, do you have any resolutions for 2021? To Sam?
Sleep more.
My question is, since you're going to school, how are you going to accomplish that one?
And all the overtime?
Yeah, and the overtime. How are you expecting to sleep more?
I'm not. That's why it's my New Year's resolution. I break it day 1.
Well, there you go. Alright, so we just got gas. We stopped and got something to drink at Casey's. So we are headed to Wichita. We'll see you. So it's a while later, where our first stop was at Home Depot, and Sam got another, how many?
3,000 more lights.
3,000 more lights. And I just want to point out that I bought Sam 700 lights at Walmart, and on day after Christmas sales on Home Depot online, Sam bought
2,000 lights.
Yeah. be ready for that video next year. And so from there we went to Joann's and killed a little bit of time. And then we got to Buffalo Wild Wings. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad that we put in our order online. Because it was nuts. The phone was ringing off the hook. Oh my gosh, it was nuts. And then they couldn't get the computer system to be releasing orders to the kitchen that were put in online. So, fun times at B-Dubs. I think we ended up waiting 20 minutes.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, we were a little early anyway, so it wasn't a huge deal. So now we are headed back to Hillsboro with a stop in Newton. Sam's going to pick up a little bit of dessert for us because we've had the dessert at B-Dubs, but we're not really big fans.
They have cheesecake, but when I can get a whole pie for the price of a slice, there's,
right. Right, and then it's supposedly supposed to be a bad storm tonight. So Sam's
my foot.
Right, but we're gonna pick up some salt just in case because better to be prepared.
Well,
and all.
What they call a bad storm around here, I call a dusting.
Right, and some coleslaw because I'm like we need some coleslaw, and I'd rather pay the same price to get a big container than a side. So we are headed back towards the house with the stop. We'll see you back at home, and we're gonna have some wings. Woo! All right, so it is the next day. Sorry we didn't get.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Sorry we didn't get this finished yesterday. So we left Wichita and we stopped at Walmart in Newton, and Sam bought more lights. You bought
4,000.
More lights. This is after Home Depot, y'all.
I bought 3,000 at Home Depot, 4,000 at Walmart.
So that's just 7,000 lights.
Not counting what's already at the
If you'd
house
like
that
to
I bought.
donate towards our light bill next in
It'll be
December,
fine.
my PayPal, you can request my business PayPal.
It'll be fine.
So we watched the Haygood Clay Cooper Country Express New Year's Eve party. And that's
Flies.
oh my gosh! If you have seen the Haygood show, you know that not Matthew. Crap. One of the I just totally spaced out on his name. Michael. There we go. Michael has the robot during Cotton Eye Joe. It now flies. Oh my gosh, it flies. We were like, maybe someday the robot will fly. Oh my gosh, and it started to fly. We're like, well,
it looked like it had wings that
yeah,
came
it
out.
did. It looks like it had wings. So we were like, maybe one day it'll fly. Well, that day
Next thing you know, it's in the air.
Right? So that was really cool. It ended about 12:20, and by the time we kind of got resettled from the office to go to bed, it was about 1. And we got up about...
I got up about 6:30.
Sam woke up about 6 this morning.
I'm already working on next year's lights.
Right, he's been working on light, designing lights in his head. I got up about 8. We ate some leftovers, and we were.
Well, I want to make sure not to blow a fuse.
Yeah,
I don't want to be Clark Griswold.
Right. We'd all appreciate that. And so we are in the midst of tearing down Christmas stuff. The trees down, the garlands down, pretty much everything's down. So that is how we ended up spending our...
Sorry.
It's okay. That's how we ended up spending our New Year's Eve and the beginning of 2021. It's been good so far. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.